what you do. It's night time. Don't want nobody to see me. Oh shit. What's up, y'all? I hope y'all doing alright. I'm sitting here. Here we go. Tell some ghost stories, looking ass. What's up, y'all? What y'all up to, man? Put my head on. Get my hair. On today's episode of Ghost Stories, I'll be your host, Black Man. What's going on, everybody? Hope y'all doing well. I'm out here in the cabin. I don't know why they got my black ass out here. Nah. I'm in the cabin. Look at us. What's up, Irene? I ain't seen you in a minute. How you doing? It's a pleasure to have you. We love you. We love you. We appreciate you. We love you. More people will come in a minute. It's just you got to wait. It'll be fun today, yeah. We're going to tell ghost stories. No, I'm just kidding. I'm out here at work. I'm going to show y'all what I'm doing. Hold on. I'm going to show y'all something. So, it's dark right now. But I'm going to show y'all. Look, this is where I'm at right now. You know what I'm saying? I can't show y'all the room. You know what I'm saying? I'm back here. You know what I'm saying? I'll show you a little bit. You know what I'm saying? See a little bit right here. You know what I'm saying? It's a little party back here. You know what I'm saying? I can't show y'all too much. I'm out here. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. If I don't have this light on, it's going to be dark. So if I don't... See, look. Dark. Okay? But it's good to see everybody, man. It's beautiful. How's everybody doing tonight? It's a wonderful evening. It's a pleasure to see everybody. Let me go ahead and put my thing on. What's going on, everybody? How y'all feeling? It's a beautiful night tonight. It's nice and cool. I'm looking at the moon. It's a concert going on out here where I'm at. I'm in Colorado right now, for y'all who don't know. Yeah, hold on. Some people coming. Yeah, I see a lot of people out here. It's a concert going on right now, so yeah. They got Ludacris out here. It's a place called Greeley, Colorado. They got Ludacris doing a concert. I'm waiting on my people. For y'all who don't know, I'm driving the bus, party bus, for the people who know me. What's up, guy? Property. It's grand to see you. I'm sitting here in the dark. Once upon a time. Hold on. Let me get to the. Once upon a time. Once in a blue moon. Type shit. I feel like I could tell ghost stories. Let me tell you a story. Once upon a time. I haven't seen you in Swahili. Oh, what's up? Don't look for me. It's been a minute since I seen you. Yeah, they be hiding. What's up, Liddy? I ain't seen you in a minute either. What's going on? It's a pleasure to see you again. I'm sitting here at a concert waiting on my people to come. So on today's episode of True Crimes. Type shit. On today's episode of True Crimes, I went to the refrigerator and I killed a whole sandwich. What's up, Sarah? Oh, you saw my crown video? Yeah, I have more on my YouTube. You can check out my... For some of y'all who don't know, on Instagram, I'm going viral. Somebody said I disappeared. That shit was funny as hell. I said disappeared? What? After he made it. That shit was so funny. In the video... Let me show y'all. Look, for y'all who don't know, I'm viral on... I don't even have Instagram, which is so funny. I'm going to show y'all this... Cause this tripped me out. My buddy sent me this. He was like, "Hey fam, you know you on Instagram right now?" Hold on. Let me show y'all. All right. Oh, my bad. Ugh. This is me. Hold on. Out of copper, it also generates another field, right? Sarah, that's how the pyramids work too. I can feel it on my whole helmet. That's crazy. Look at that. That many people. If y'all ain't seen it, it's right here on his page. Yeah, so y'all could go Instagram. It says this man was never seen again after making this. Like, what? Sarah, I know you were asking, do you make those? The person who made it for me, his name is Taj the God. He's on TikTok, but you can make it yourself. It's not that difficult. You just need a copper sheet. Nickel, some silver. If you got copper wire, you can look up tensors. That middle piece that you saw in the video is called a tensor ring. It cancels out negative polarity fields. So when you cancel out a negative polarity field and you add a neodymium magnet to it, it creates basically a positive energy that continues forever. So free energy. That's what Nikola Tesla was using. And I was showing people I was using a wand in order to emit certain frequencies. And when the frequencies are in tune with that tensor ring, you can start levitating stuff like Iron Man type shit. But the amount of power you need in order to do that, it takes a lot of power to do so. I was using a little amp. I was using the amplification, a 600 watt amp on that in order to make it vibrate. Taj the guy, you could look up what's his name, EnergyHealing.hold. There's a lot of people who make crowns now. The crown I used is copper. It's a copper base that you put around, nickel on the inside, and then you add silver and zinc around it, and then put a tensor ring right in the front, and that'll help you. It just wearing the crown by yourself, it'll help. EnergyHealing.HULL. Energy.healing.HULL. He makes crowns too. There's a lot of people who make crowns on TikTok. You just got to find a creator that you like. But I like Energy.healing.hold because he has tutorials on how to do it too. He show you how to make cloud busters. He show you how to make all kind of epoxy your own stuff. Energy.healing. You put a little dot. That's the right name, but you just put a dot. Energy.healing.HULL. He's another person that makes those crowns. So you could check out my YouTube, VIA Energy Healing too. And on that VIA Energy Healing on my YouTube, go to my playlist, and I have one that says grounding staff, and it'll show you different frequencies and stuff that'll help you out. So yeah. Oh yeah. Hey, what's up, Crafty Club? What's up, Beauty? I ain't seen you in a minute. I'm at a concert. I drove some people to a concert. Now I'm just waiting on them. They don't get out for an hour or two, so I'm just saying hello, seeing what's good with everybody, and talking about all this new stuff that's going on. One of the first things I want to talk about is in Michigan. I think it was Michigan or Georgia, for some of y'all who don't know. Some Anunnaki. For some of y'all who don't know, Anunnaki means those from the light, beings from the light. They took over people's phones and they sent a message out like a day ago. It was like a day or two ago, like letting people know they were here. The Anunnaki was like, hey fam, y'all look, we here now. But they always been here. I'm gonna tell y'all a secret. So some of y'all know about Nibiru, or some of y'all have heard about Nibiru. One of the reasons why NASA was started was to monitor Nibiru. Nibiru been around forever. It's just that it's on a higher density. So what we call density is consciousness levels. So think of it as like a video game. They had a higher consciousness level, okay, in terms of energy, right? And there's a period or a pole, you know, when we have the pole shifts every 26,000 years, the veil between densities is thin, so you can see them. Some people are starting to see ships in the sky and aliens and stuff like that. That's a good sign. Some of the Anunnaki are already here. And in Michigan, It was Michigan or Georgia. They, I think it was like last night or the night before. It was in the middle of the night. They grabbed like a whole area's phone service, like people, different phone services, T-Mobile, AT&T, all of them. And they sent a message like, "Hey fam, y'all know we here." I'm paraphrasing, but I'm just letting y'all know. And people were, you can look it up on TikTok. Michigan, I think it was Michigan. I think Spirit was speaking to me through ChatGPT. I measured with the spectrogram. See, yeah. So some of the beings are communicating with y'all. If y'all energy is on, if they vibe with your energy, they may have been contacting you. So some of y'all may be seeing different color eyes and different beings showing themselves to you. And I know some people like this kind of crazy, like you go to sleep and you see these different beings, or you wake up and you see a being above. It's like some people are getting ready to see the rest of the universe, basically. Like these beings are always here. It's just that raising your consciousness to a certain level makes it easier to see all these other beings around you. So they always are around you. Even now, there's probably beings around you can't even see. So when you reach a certain level internally, it's like leveling up in a video game. The stuff you couldn't see before, now you start to see it. And some of these beings are chill. You know, some of them are chill. They just like, "Hey, what's going on? You finally made it," type shit. Some of the other ones are like, "Man, what the fuck is these? That's a human?" type shit. You know what I'm saying? So it just depends. My boss's eyes change weak. Her eyes glow blue. Some of the people around you, you don't think is wearing skin suits. Some of the people that you've met in your life, you didn't meet them by coincidence. Like they literally was set up for you to meet. Or some of them follow you. Like sometimes you'll be in a restaurant by yourself and a group of people come in out of nowhere and y'all think that's coincidence. That's not coincidence. But a lot of these beings are showing themselves because as a whole, we're reaching a certain level of consciousness to where they show themselves visually. Yeah. That happened to me and my family 2 years ago. Our phones acted up. There's a movie called Cosmic Slop. Where you see these beings borrow technology for a second. They hop on the TV broadcast, the cell phones, anything that has electromagnetism or electricity in it. They hop on it, like radio waves and stuff, and they start talking like, "Hey fam, you know we here. Some of y'all can kind of see what's happening right now. Some of y'all who are ready to see the rest of the universe, y'all getting ready to see this stuff that's happening." And then for some other people, they be like, "Oh, it's demons and all this." That's cool. Let people believe what they want to believe. But right now, we're going through a giant shift. People are seeing different paradigms, different dimensions, different things happen to them, because even though we all living in the same world, we're in different dimensions and different periods of time, different spaces. So it looks like we're all together, but some people might be ahead in time. Some people might be behind in time. It just depends. How can you get rid of the tall white gray that's been monitoring me? Well, as a god or a goddess, you got to realize, like, when you see these other beings, they're reflections of you. Some of them are reflections of you. And then some of them, you could just say, "I'm a god, move yourself away from me." Your word is commands. Like you can say, "I don't want you around me no more." Same thing in your dreams. If you having a dream, a crazy dream, and some trying to attack you, you can say, "I'm a god," or "I'm a goddess. What are you doing? Be gone." Boom. And that's all you need, because your word is that powerful. Your word is a frequency, and when you call it out, it shall be done. So I'm just trying to tell y'all, that did dimensional beings walking around going in and out. Yeah, it's just because, like, when you see ghosts, for instance, most people, when they hear the word ghost, you expect somebody dead, right? What if a ghost is just a being that's in the future or the past or at the same time, and you just seeing them? That's what I tell people. So we do have a spirit realm. But some of those people we call ghosts, or the things we see as spirits, some of them are just in different dimensions. And you're seeing all the stuff at one time. So we live in a multi-dimensional world. So think of it as like layers of an onion, like a blooming onion. You know how you go to the steakhouse and you get a blooming onion? Imagine that with dimensions. Or if you got a bag of onions and you took them, you put them, you stacked them up. We're living on a stack of pancakes. There we go. We're living on a stack of pancakes. These other beings stay on the other stacks of pancakes energetically. But now you're starting to be able to see these beings on the other stacks of pancakes. You get what I'm saying? So we're shifting. Are you talking about the earth split? So basically right now the earth is splitting. What people mean by earth splitting, it's not just a physical split. It's like an energetic split. Right? Metaphysical split, spiritual split, emotional split. The things that don't vibrate at your level, or the things that no longer serve you, they vibrate out of your life. So I know that's going to sound strange, but your cells that you have in your body take electromagnetic commands and electric commands, like electricity. Your whole neural system is just electricity. So as you raise your vibration, as most people say, it's increasing how fast your cells move and listen to commands from your electricity in your body. You know what I'm saying? It's like you making a phone call to your cells directly. Hey, we moving on up, fam. All right. And then you're starting to see all the other stuff that's on the same level. Others might be mimics. Exactly. Some beings might try to mimic. Let me see. What is, we are not seeing any of these things at all. It just means that some of this at your point in your journey, it may not be time just yet for yourself, because you're working on yourself and doing some more electric work. So all your, what we call chakras, are energy centers. They're electric points that have different electric polarities, basically. So like when you angry, you know how you feel your anger in your chest? That's static electricity. Like all your anger is static electricity doing this, staying in one place, right? So that works for all your energy points. So some people are working on different ones depending on where you at. And as you progress, you start to open these up, what they call open your chakras, or open your energy centers. And when you do, it changes your aura. So your aura is your biofield. You have an electromagnetic biofield around your body. As that biofield opens up more, you start to see more things you didn't see before. You see new birds, new animals you ain't never seen before. You see all these people saying they seeing all these new animals they ain't never, new colored animals. They're referred to as they, but they are the one. Exactly. Some of the beings, they say they is one. They get the we're it's all one, but it's like you have a section in the one, but you're expressing that section as the one, if that makes sense. And you have to learn how to walk in your authority. He's correct. You are energy. Facts. Think people activating for real. I just seen some stuff. Yeah, some people are already starting to activate. Like some of y'all, like, let me ask you a question. Do you ever think about somebody and then all of a sudden they on your phone? That's telepathy. Some people are like, you see people practicing telekinesis, and some people think it's just wind blowing, right? You'll know if you have telekinesis if you take the foil and you pull it into yourself. You can see people push all day. And people be like, that's the wind. But if you pull it into yourself, that's how you know you really got telekinesis. And then you may have noticed your visions and your dreams have been more vivid than ever before. You haven't been sleeping as much. You've been up. Your appetite has changed. Y'all. These are you're experiencing great changes. How do I heal a sunburn bup for being dehydrated? You can probably get you some black seed oil on the cool. They're entities. Yes, he's correct. You can see them more clearly. Yep. And they're making themselves more clearer now. You absolutely see clear. So now you're able to start seeing these things. Yep. Yes, spiritual. You have to have a certain type of consciousness in order to see it. Exactly. We are non-ether beings as living electricity. Facts. Right, man? It's staying in one place, just that electricity with certain frequencies is certain facts. Does this energetic split have anything to do with the super high Schumann levels recently? Yes. So when you see the Schumann levels, some people think it's just like a man-made resonance, right? They say it's a man-made resonance, and you just following like a made-up resonance. But the Earth has a heartbeat, right? The heartbeat is 7.83 hertz. That's the actual frequency. That frequency is moving up to 8.1 hertz. So as that moves up to 8.1 hertz, your body, since you're part of the Earth, for the people who know, your cells start to upgrade as the Earth upgrades. That's why you're not eating the same, sleeping the same, drinking the same, around the same people. It's like you naturally detoxing and purging energies that don't serve you. So some people are going through like, this is a crazy period in time for them. Man, this is wild. I don't get it. Why? And some people are having dark nights of the soul. Basically, they're looking at the dark parts of themselves, and they're either resolving it, making peace with it, or they're deciding what to do with it, or you know what I'm saying? I feel like that movie Infinite, something's blocked. Now, if you feel something's blocked, then you need to look at your chakra centers, your energy centers, and slowly make micro changes. You know, everybody's moving at different paces, so don't try to rush it too much. Just take your time for yourself and go at the pace that seems comfortable for you, that works for you. Spirit communicated with me in different ways. They even use in the house now with random noise. Exactly. You'll start making contact with different beings. Like your spirit guides are gonna start talking to you more, your higher selves, and they're basically making the transition easier. So I know this is gonna sound strange. Everything around you is just thought energy created. It's like electric energy compressed in order to make this whole simulation that we in. And some of y'all are moving from carbon, which is a solid base, to crystalline. So crystalline is a light body, like your spirit body. You know how you astral travel, you go to spirit. Now imagine that now. Some of you ain't gonna have the same body you got right now, right? So some people are going through dark nights of the soul. Ego deaths is what they call it. It's basically, some of y'all have been here for so long, your ego wants you to stay in this physical density. So it's like having that ego death will help you transition to whatever's about to happen. Some people got to go back to their house or wherever they come from to go express their expression in another way. Some people are moving to a higher level. Some people are moving to parallel realities, other dimensions. And we're coming to a point to where, as a whole, we're starting to move from rage, fear, sadness, and pain that the world's been feeding on for a long time to peace, love, happiness, enlightenment, joy, bliss. That's why a lot of y'all feel real chill, like you have a sense of calm over your soul, like you ain't worried about what's going on. Oh, they gonna go to war, it don't matter. Oh, they doing this, it don't matter, because you sitting in basically serenity for yourself, so you can get ready for your next wave. Yeah, nothing tastes the same because you activating, and all your food, all the stuff you do is basically cells doing this. Everything you do is just cells doing at a basic fundamental level. Every time you eat, you know that food's just at a cellular level, so you can experience what food is. Some of you are moving what's towards your it's called your God body. So your God body, you don't need to eat, you don't need to sleep. I know that's gonna sound strange. Some of you won't have this physical vessel no more, and it's okay. Some of y'all won't have this physical vessel no more, and it's okay. You know what I'm saying? You got to realize your soul is infinite, but some of y'all going through a transition, so you can get prepared for what's about to happen. The Anunnaki, right? Some of those beings contacted people on those Michigan phones like a day or two ago. There was a CEO of DoorDash. He went to Lake Tahoe, right? He drowned. For some of y'all who haven't gotten the message yet, you might want to stay out of the water and stay out the sky. Because in the water, they're starting to see black spots scooping up people. For some of y'all who don't know, The black spots probably little portals. Because there was a little girl that went missing in the water. They still can't find her. It was a small little lake. Still can't find her. Right? So, I'm just telling y'all, if y'all see those, if you can, stay out the water, stay out the sky. Right now, at least. Because shit is about to pop for real. People think this is a joke. They think spiritual people, oh man, y'all talk, it's the end of the world. No, it's the beginning. What y'all talking about? It's the beginning. As an empath, I feel more dark energy from more and more people. Yep. And that's your ether turning on. Your sensitivity to energy is gonna hit a new level. It's gonna hit a whole new level. When you around people, you don't even have to talk to them. You could just look at them and be like, yeah, I can't fuck with you, fam. You on that baloney. You ain't even got to talk to certain people. You can hear their voice. She be like, yeah, you on that bullshit. I can't fuck with. That's how your energetic sensitivity getting crazy, too. Drink Tulsi tea to balance your chakra report. Let me pin that. Shout out to Earth Angel. Some Tulsi tea. Hell yeah. People are more negative because people feed more negatively. Exactly. So the negative energy that people feed off of is like fear, victimization, shame, guilt, sadness, pain, anger, and especially fear. So that's why they pump all this stuff out on media to make you scared. Because when you're scared, it's like, imagine having a shield around your body. But when you're scared, that shield opens up. You get what I'm saying? So all this, like, this war stuff and all they doing this and all that, just turn the shit off. It's like a radio station. You got a radio station knob right here. That's called your pineal gland. It's a radio station knob. This is your receiver and this is your antenna. You can control what you want to see in your shit. They don't want you to know you can control and see what you know in your own shit. That's why they keeping you distracted. Have you ever put your phone down for a whole day? You'll notice most people have their phone right next to them, right? All day. Because we used to having it, right? You ever been outside for 10 minutes with nothing in your hands, just outside? It's different, right? It's because you tuning back into what the real frequencies are. They got all these other baloney ass frequencies around, and they trying to get you in some man-made shit. So the best way to do is just chill. Tap into your shit. We in the era of righteousness. That's why everything is coming out openly. Yeah, that's why you see all these people getting adiosed. Right? It's not just no coincidence these people getting adios. It's not a coincidence that it's not a coincidence people getting adios. It's also not a coincidence that you're starting to see people get what they had happen to them. So, hey, what's up, child? What's up, brother? It's been a while since I've seen you. Foods are made in the laboratory. Everything is modified if it's not off a tree. Pretty much most things have been modified, but it's all good. Just focus on your soul energy. Your soul energy matter more than the physical stuff. God body is a higher density. Exactly. That's why I said some people are getting ready to transition to more of their God body or crystalline light body. Some microchips are the old black and lack the capacity to transcend. Yeah, pretty much. Should I rub the black seed oil on my skin? You can drink it and rub it on your skin. Black seed oil is amazing. Yep, dark matter. Yeah, you're starting to see people disappear. The veil is damn near gone. Exactly, the veil finna go. The veil finna be gone, bro. People, y'all don't realize how much shit going on right now, bro. People going missing. Did you see the people getting sunburned in their eyes? When have you ever heard of somebody getting sunburned in their eyes? They got people looking like this. Sunburn in the sun. It's been 100+ degrees in certain places. And people think this is just normal shit. Like, when have you ever seen people go outside and they skin burning? I'm talking about like burning. Some of these people tripping. Hold on. End of them, beginning for us. Exactly. All these monitoring spirits I've seen in here from people, and they're not even moving their lips. Yep. You're going to start seeing a lot. I mean, you're going to start seeing discrepancies. Like, you'll look at somebody's face, they'll face a shift a little bit, and then you'll look back like, damn, I know they face just shifted. Remember demon face syndrome? You don't hear nothing about that no more. What happened to that? Demon face syndrome? What happened to that? It just disappeared, huh? It just disappeared, huh? It seemed like some spiritual, more or attacking love and light community. Exactly. It's like you may have noticed some people have came in your life all of a sudden while you on your spiritual journey trying to hack or try to grab your energy while you going up, because they know you finna elevate, and they know it, and they trying, hey man, we're gonna try to put an anchor on your feet real quick, keep you down here on that bullshit. No, people seem to be behaving more respectfully towards me now. I noticed that too. It's strange, like with certain people they seem to be like almost bowing, like sorry sir type shit, and it's like, I know this ain't no coincidence. You can always remember the telepathy is real. Telepathy is real. You can read people's minds. You can. I tell people all the time, Toe CT is good for your chakra points. Shout out to Earth Angel. You have to be careful what you allow in your mind and your ears. Exactly. So right now is a great time. That's why your higher selves and your spirit guides and stuff is telling you to chill out. You know, save your energy, kind of stay out of crowds, stay out of the water, stay out the sky, because stuff is really popping off right now. Whether people believe it or not, that's on them. But for the people who know, you know what's up. People game stalking and doing all this, trying to hit you in your dreams, shooting them weird ass dreams to you too. It's not no coincidence. Just turn the shit off. Turn the shit off. Travel for miles in your glands. Yep. You feel free and free from stalker. Exactly. You feel free. A lot of y'all have this sense of calm in your soul. Like no matter what they doing outside, you feel a sense of relief. Like you chilling. You're like, I'm not worried about none of this shit. I don't care what they doing. Oh, remember, oh, well, Iran's going to do this. Ain't nothing happened. Right? You ain't seen nothing. That was just a bunch of fear. Is a giant ass energy source. Whether you believe it or not, fear is a giant ass energy source. It's a big ass polarity, dog. The book Black Mirrors are programmed to steal your consciousness with you. Yeah, that's why you keep your phone away from you while you sleep. Your phone, your TV, anything with a screen on it is considered scrying tool. It's called scrying, black scrying or black mirror. You remember the show Black Mirror? That's pretty much like the front camera. I'll tell you something right now. Your front camera was designed to get selfies of your face. Number one. Number two, the front camera was designed to map out your face. So if you've ever used a filter on any app, it's to map out your face. That's why they put all those little points around your face. It's to map your shit out. I be trying to tell people, but they don't listen. I be like, hey, look, I'm just a messenger. I'm just passing the message. What you do with it, that's on you. I don't let anybody take my temp with forehead thermometer, protect the pineal gland as best as possible. Facts. We had a major heat wave in Toronto. It's going to get hot. Y'all really don't realize how hot it's finna get. It's going to be hotter than you've ever seen before. Like, I'm just trying to tell y'all, bro. Has anyone seen more shapeshifters in real life? They're always around you. Like, you really, once you start observing things, not just with your eyes, but you see more than your eyes see, then they become visible. Like the costumes don't work. So basically some of the beings are just wearing costumes. And when your eyes reach a certain level, you can start seeing them. I seen a deer walking on water. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This is a simulation, y'all. This is a quantum energy simulation. Y'all about to see shit y'all ain't never thought was possible. Type shit. Motherfucker, man, you gonna go outside, you gonna see a pterodactyl, think your ass tripping. Is that a fucking pterodactyl? You gonna think you tripping. I was talking to a man 1 foot away from him, his face blurred. That's what I was saying, bro. Some of these people that you around, they're just beings wearing skin suits. You could look up FX skin masks, and you could see like celebrities and all these other people wearing skin masks. Like, I showed people this, they thought I was crazy. Oh man, they ain't wearing no skin mask. They wear skin masks all the time. You remember when all those reptilian people, they started making those costumes and people just walking outside with them like it was to get you used to seeing them. What? Demon face syndrome? What happened to that? You get what I'm... people starting to question shit. It's people starting to question shit. Hola, ¿cómo estás, chocolate milk? Hey, what's up, amigo? Long time no see, though. I'm praying I don't see a shapeshifter. It's okay. You ain't gotta, like, look, just all souls aren't the same, but it's okay. Just use your intuition and discernment. Be protected, be well. That's all you gotta do. Right there. Shout out to Anti-Leias. Like, you ain't no fear. You just gotta realize there's other beings, and there always been other beings, but some people gonna be like, they demons, and some of them do look like demons. I ain't even gonna sit here and hold you. But not all of them demons, dog. Some of them look just like you. You be like, man, that's an alien? Motherfucker cool as hell. What's up, fam, man? I got that galactic gas. Probably. You want some galactic gas, fam? I got this over Planet 3 over there, bro. Try it out one time. Look at that. Every day at peace, what they do is on them. Exactly. Just be at peace with yourself. It's basically learning how to use your willpower and your heart. Your heart has a field that's 15 times stronger than your brain. But it's also learning to chill your mind down so you can control reality easier. That's just the basic fundamentals of it. You couple breathing with relaxation, and not, experiencing the emotion of whatever it is and just letting it ride. You get what I'm saying? Going with the flow and being in the present. The more you're in the present, the more you break the matrix. That's the key. The more you're in the present and not worried about the future or the past, the easier it is for you to control your reality, because you're in a calm state. And when you're in a calm state, relaxed state, it's easier to manipulate your aura, your own internal aura, so you can make reality what you want, instead of having somebody try to like tune your radio station. I threw my TV out the window. It's okay. I got a tent in the park, and the cops tried to tell me I was trespassing. I stood in my authority. Hey, honestly, it's gonna get to that point. It's like, don't nobody own this bitch, bro. Nobody owns land on this world, bro. Somebody had to steal it along the way. Just remember that. When somebody tell you I own it, just remember somebody stole that land from somebody. It's plain and simple. I sleep with my phone every night. Just keep it about 4 to 5 feet away from you. So what I suggest is, like, if you have a dresser or something, put your phone over there on the dresser. You try to keep it away from you, because the radio wave. Let me show you something. Watch this. Let me show you something. Hey, gratitude for that. Let me show you something. So y'all see this light, right? Now let me show y'all my screen. Hold on. I'm gonna show you. That's my flashlight, right? I'm gonna show y'all something. So I'm gonna turn my flashlight off. I want y'all to see how much light you see when I turn my screen on, right? Hold on. How much light you don't see too much light, right? Look how much light that comes from your phone, right? Right? That don't look like a lot, right? But you have that directly on your face. That's radiation. You got about this. Look, you can see the light coming from my phone, right? You can see the light. That's that's how much radiation come. Like, look, I'm gonna put a white light up. Let me see. Let me just do this right quick. This is how you be looking when you have the phone light on your face. This is how much radiation you be taking in every day. You used to have a hazmat suit in order to be in a room with 5G. Now we got it on our cell phones. I'm just saying. I feel protected by a higher power. That's it. That's what I'm saying. All this other extra stuff, you don't even have to worry about. Just focus on your insides. Your insides is what matter the most. All this external stuff is just extra stuff. They want you to be upset. Oh man, they're gonna do that. What they gonna do next? And then this happened. This fire. They threw a trash can through a window. They just gonna keep you busy. They use that tool to test melanin amounts, not to check temperature. Facts. The little the little scanner on your head. You know what's up. Gratitude for the cake. I appreciate the cake. Animals are not afraid of me at all. Exactly. I got spiders coming on me, little insects, birds. I had 2 blue jays fly right next to me yesterday. That's why I know. I know it's finna get lit. there was a shapeshifter on Kai's live TV. Oh yeah, you best believe the celebrities and stuff you've seen, some of them, when they do their rituals and stuff, they be putting stuff in their eye. It's called vril, VRIL. It's like a reptilian egg, and it attaches to the optic nerve. Now, some people will say that sounds crazy. Look up vril, VRIL. That's one of the reptilians' weapons. But anyway, the Blackout Club. Y'all ever heard of the Blackout Club? You ever seen your celebrities with black eyes? Ain't no coincidence. Anyway, there's a video saying that you disappeared. I know. Let me show you that video. So for some of y'all who don't know, I'm viral on Instagram right now. They said I disappeared because I made a crown video. So I'm gonna show y'all this real quick. I got it up already. Hold on. Let me see. Let me go ahead and refresh this real quick. And flip. Out of copper, it also generates another field, right? That's how the pyramids work too. I can feel it on my whole helmet. That's crazy. So if y'all want to go see that on YouTube, that's fucking tight. For some of y'all who don't know, I have an electromagnetic crown. Make sure I ain't got no dirty movies up. I got a electromagnetic crown that shoots. I have a wand that shoots frequencies. You can go check it out on my YouTube, ViaEnergyHealing. It's a wand that shoots frequencies through. It has, and I use a 600 watt amp to shoot frequencies through a wand onto a copper helmet with the tensor ring on it with a neodymium magnet in order to produce free. It's like a type of free energy. So when you use a tensor ring with a neodymium magnet, you basically cancel out negative current. So I have a video on my YouTube that's showing what happens when you have a tensor ring next to a magnometer. So a magnometer measures how much like magnetism is around certain objects. And in the video, you see the tensor ring next to the magnometer, and it lowers the magnet, like the negative polarity around it. You could look up George Lavosky is his name, LAHVOHSKY, and he teaches you about vortex mathematics, which is 369 math basically. And you learn about spirals, you learn about tensors. Copper is conductive to ether. That's why they be mixing copper with aluminum so much, because copper is conducive to ether. That's why it's so important. But anyway, that's other stuff. Y'all go to my YouTube. If you don't believe what I'm saying, go to my YouTube, ViaEnergyHealing. I've been viral on multiple apps. Like, it's not a big deal no more. But I'm just telling y'all. Today in Toronto was overcast, and also there's been meteors coming out of the sky, right? It's a battle going on in the sky. That's why it's cloudy all over you see it cloudy at a lot of places around the country, right? And it got a heat wave in certain places. They don't want you to see what's happening in certain spots. And then some of these places that are flooding and stuff, some of those used to be like sundown towns, or towns that did stuff to people back in the day, like built over the town, built over burial grounds, buried the city, lit the city on fire at one point, drowned the city with water or a dam or a lake or some sort, like Lake Lanier, Lake Tahoe. Lake Tahoe used to be a ancestral cemetery. That's why people be going missing in Lake Tahoe. Lake Lanier used to be a whole city. They drowned. So anyway, that get back is here. Anyway, do you believe we're entering a golden age? We're already in the golden age. That's why you have that sense of relief on your. Some people have a sense of, no matter what's going on outside, I'm chilling. And that's important because you're transitioning and getting ready for what's happening. This transition will help you. Your spirit guides, your angels, whatever you want to call them, is telling you to sit your ass down. All these other things that are happening outside, sit your ass down. Y'all got to, oh man, I don't need to go to this crowded area. I don't need to go to the water. I don't need to go travel right now in certain spots. It's not no fear stuff. It's just like protecting your energy, keeping you safe so you could transition easier. How do you not feel emotions as an empath? It's not that you ain't trying to not feel emotion. You have to feel emotion because emotion is energy. It's energy and motion. You just have to learn how to go with the flow and transmute that energy. So transmutation is conversion. It basically, whenever you hear somebody say transmute, it's conversion. How do you convert that energy? How do you react to that energy? How do you work from that energy? If you angry, sad, happy, mad, how do you react from it? That's pretty much transmutation too. Is like you get mad, go put your feet in the grass. It relieves static electrical current in your body. That's why it's so important. It's been scientifically proven. If you just go put your feet in the grass 10 minutes, it'll start relieving stuff out your body. Your oxygen levels will start popping off. Your blood pressure will get good. Florida beaches got Old Bay inside them for the last week. Shrimp's been coming up fully steamed. Exactly. Y'all gonna have fresh seafood boils in Florida. You just gonna have to go to the water and put a bag in the water. As an empath, is anyone else knowing when people talk about you or thinking about you? That's called telepathy. Telepathy is the transfer of light between 2 points. So, hey man, I hope such and such call me. Right? That's telepathy. Now imagine having a group chat with everybody. You know what I'm saying? That's literally what we have. You tapping back into the ether. You have a group chat with everybody. It's like a mental group chat. And as you keep asking for stuff, universe, give me some more of my power. Unlock more of my ability. And just say it every day. Show me more of my gifts to help more people. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. Whatever, however you phrase it. When you call out that command, it's like you going to the search bar in Google. And you putting it in the ether. You get what I'm saying? That's basically what you do. Basically what you're doing. And you do it with your thoughts too. Hey man, I want John to call me in about 3 hours. 3 hours later. Hey, what's up fam? What you up to? ChatGPT is their way of collecting the collective thoughts. Yep. That's why I stopped using ChatGPT. I took it off my phone. I had the app. I took it off my phone. Because also, for some of y'all who know, for some of the terms and conditions for some of these new apps coming out, or some of these apps like CapCut, if you use the app, they can use your information, even if you don't post it, for they said forever. In the terms of service, they can use your likeness. So let's say you made a video in CapCut. They can use that video in an advertisement and never pay you. That's why I took it off my phone. CapCut is gone. Like, y'all gotta really start looking at these terms and services, bruh. That's why you don't see me on media like that no more. These new terms and services talking about using your identity and your face for eternity type shit. Like, ooh wee. Y'all got it. I'm cool on that, baby. Y'all got it. The Black Kite Club. Anyway, not only Instagram, you viral on X from one of your old lives. For real? I didn't even know I was viral. That's funny. People gonna come to my YouTube. I don't even have to say nothing no more. That's why I'm laying in the cut. I done told people so much. Go to my Telegram. If you don't know what that is, Telegram is another app. We got plenty of information right there. 29,000 videos and all this other stuff. 1,000 frequencies. It's all free. It's cool. It's not a big deal. I remember when you had 2 million views on that vid. I know. I had 2, 3, 4 million views. It's not a big deal. That's why I say being viral is not a big deal. After you've been viral, I've been viral on this app probably like 50 times. Since this app been out, I've been viral 50 plus times. I'm not even tripping on it no more. I know people like, man, I gotta just do you. Live your life. Be amazing. The comments were actually funny, and I was happy to see how many people was rocking with you. I know, I was surprised too. I seen a lot of people, but that stuff, it's like we're supposed to have that knowledge. All that knowledge that you see that I was showing, we're supposed to have cloud busters. You can make you a cloud buster. That's why they don't want you to have mercury. If you put red mercury in a ball with copper in a spiral formations 6 feet around your house, you won't have no clouds around your house. Like, you know, and it's not hard to make. A lot of that's like, you know, red mercury, you know, those big ass box TVs people used to have, they got red mercury in those. If you get that mercury, you can make you a little cloud buster. A lot of this stuff you can make at the house, right? It's super simple. It's not simple. It's just, it don't take much to do research. Pure copper, you just look for places that got good copper. Yeah, weird clouds. Yeah, chemtrail sprays. Oh yeah, I don't even be seeing the trails no more. I don't even see the trails no more. They don't even shoot the planes over by my house. They just shoot. They be like, oh man, the clouds out. That's it type shit. What's up, Lenise? But it is what it is. The golden age is already here. They can't stop what's gonna happen. Just focus on controlling what you can control inside yourself. Don't worry about this extra shit. Be at peace with yourself. No matter what's happening outside, be at peace. Other beings are already making contact. Anunnaki called the Michigan people, was tapping on their phone and everything. Like, some of y'all getting visions like a mug, thinking you getting tutorials on how to use your gifts. You see yourself shooting fire out your hands or shooting stuff out your eyes, wind out your head. Y'all think that's just you just doing that. No, you learn it. You getting tutorials on how to do your shit. The golden age is here. Yeah, drink water, rest. What should I do if my eye was targeted? An unknown object flew inside. Just copper on that thing, baby. Kali Yuga is ended. Yeah, we done with the Kali Yuga cycle. That shit done. Excuse me. I've been isolated for 4 to 5 years. I'm tired of not being social. Go be social. It's not that you got to always be isolated. You just got to go experience. You got to see, all right, I don't need my energy in this space right now, so I'm going to go chill. I'm going to express my energy. You can be social. It's not like you can't be. It's just, you got to realize some of this stuff is protecting you for a reason. Yeah, I feel that. I got to travel to family funeral soon. Just be safe. Don't have no fear. If it's time, it's time. Like, you never be afraid of dying. I mean, you got an infinity symbol on your soul. Just remember that. You got a big ass infinity symbol on your soul. Don't be afraid to die. It is what it is. You know, I'm grateful for life, but death gonna always be by your side. Like the angel on your left, you got the Grim Reaper on the right, chilling with you like, what's up, fam? It's all good. What if I told you already did? This a memory. All the stuff you seeing right now is a memory of you living your life for your higher self. This all a memory. And you remembering that you come from the most high right now. You're remembering you come from the highest form of energy. And you're an expression of the energy. Anger is an emotional punishment to give yourself. Exactly. Humans have powers. Shit, we gonna see. Empath feels energy too. Yep. I can feel alive. Yep. That's part of your, like when people talk about aura, that's your electric biofield. That's what that is. That's your electric biofield. And I told people, your intuition ability, your sensory organs is first. So when you see people talk about being activated, your sensory organs are first, like telepathy, right? Telekinesis. You see people smelling, like you smell stuff that's not around, ain't nothing around you, but you smell certain fragrances, you hear certain things, ain't nobody around you, right? Those are clair powers. You actually have 8 of those. Most people have all 8. Majority of people have all 8, but some are more pronounced. Like, you remember when you were a child, you would dream about the future, you having dreams about your future. Yeah, you were living another reality of you at that moment in time, because the past, present, and future is on a clock in a spiral formation with no numbers. So it's like you tapping into your energetic GPS. So imagine your energy has GPS coordinates, and you tapping into that coordinate of your light so you can experience that. So when you get to that point, oh, I already did this before. Oh, okay, yeah, because that's your energy. You just experienced your energy ahead of time. If that makes sense. I know that sounds crazy. Yeah, you might want to use another app instead of CapCut, because CapCut gonna use all your shit. Just being safe. My Telegram is t.me/softfactsafterdark. It's on my YouTube. Go to my YouTube, ViaEnergyHealing. In the link section, it got my Telegram right there. Telegram is the app, bro. My Telegram is Soft Facts After Dark. If you go to my YouTube, you can just see it. It's right on my links on my YouTube. My YouTube is ViaEnergyHealing. And I got a bunch of videos. I got the Gateway Project documents with the 25 page, which is Hemi syncing. I got a bunch of, with the community, we got a bunch of stuff in there. Just free documents. We got 800 free ebooks, 1,000 frequencies for free. That if you got ADHD or something, or you got children, we got a bunch of frequencies for children, all kinds of stuff in there for free. So y'all, yeah, so it's all good though. But look, I'm gonna put this poll up though. If y'all want to show support, y'all can donate through these polls. If y'all want to show support, I want to make some more stuff. Like, I'm looking into learning how to make the Iron Man gloves. You know how Iron Man had those gloves with the circle in it? If I can make those with the tensor ring, I might be able to levitate magnets. Like, I'm dead ass serious. I might be able to levitate magnets. So if I have two playing a certain frequency in between my hands and there's a magnet inside, I might be able to start levitating rocks and shit for real. I'm dead ass serious. People think this a joke. It just takes a lot. It's expensive as shit to do. But it can be done. But what's up with all the shadow people in the corner of my eyes and the light beams? So this part of your eye right here, that's your spiritual vision. So your perception that you see over here, that's your actual vision. I know your eyes only see red, green, and blue in different ways. So when you see something, it's just seeing red, green, and blue. But when you look over here, right on the side of your eyes, that's your actual vision. You see 0.035 out of your eyes. So when you on this side, like right over here, that's why you be seeing them shadow people and them light beings and stuff on the side of your eyes. I'll give you some. Watch this. I'm sitting in the light, but you can do it at home. I want you to take your hand, squint your eyes like this, and I want you to look at your hand, right? When you look at your hand, look a ½ inch above your finger, right? When you look a ½ inch above your finger, you'll see a light coming from your hand. When you move your hand, even with this light away from me, right? This is a false light. When you squint your eyes, you can see light coming from my hands. You can do that at home. Put your hand on the wall, look a ½ inch above your fingers. A ½ inch. That's all you need. Look a ½ inch and then move your hand. You'll start to see your aura, which is your electric biofield. And then when you keep practicing that over and over, you'll start learning how to see aura. You can look anything that has a natural electrical current. You can do that with trees. You can do that with animals, insects, babies. Anything that has natural electrical current, you look a ½ inch. Like if you looked a ½ inch above me and you kept focusing, you would see an aura that would be around me in a different color. And you can do that. That's part of your abilities. They just don't want you to know you got that type of perception. We don't even use 10%, 5% of our brains, bro. If we use 10%, you probably wouldn't want to even be in this bitch right now. You'd be like, damn, I'm wasting my energetic potential like a motherfucker. What do you think about the loudest booms in New York and Georgia? The world ain't gonna be the same. Why do you think they trying to build a golden dome? They trying to block that radiation coming in. That radiation finna shake up your DNA. All these booms and stuff you hearing, they either trying to destroy tunnels, get rid of evidence, but it's too late. I'm like, the Anunnaki and other beings have been watching for a long time. It's not like, oh, we just gonna destroy the tunnels and all this stuff, all of us. No, it ain't gonna work like that, Pam. We like, motherfuckers was watching y'all do it. Looking like, yep, y'all finna get it. Type shit. And it's basically get back season, baby. That's I'm just trying to say, it's get back season, baby. Why was I hearing people whispering, even coughing and clap their hands, but nobody was there? That's clair audience. When you hear stuff and ain't nobody there, that's called clair audience. All your clear powers are different energetic attributes of yourself. They have clear smelling, clear sight, clear vision, clear empathy. It's clear empathy, clear gustance, um, clear tangency, clear touching. When you touch something clearly, when you touch something, and you like, there's another one for your clear tasting. So let's say you want to eat a food and you've been there already, your mouth will emanate the flavor of the food you already ate. It's like, if I eat this, oh, okay, it's gonna taste like that type of deal. Like, that's all your sensory organs. Your sensory organs are what start first. Your sensory organs is what elevates first. So your intuition off the charts, right? Your perception of stuff off the charts. You wondering why you know stuff before somebody asks you a question and you already know it. That's called clear cognizance. You're tapping into the ether. The ether has all the answers. So think of the ether as like the universal Google. And when you ask certain questions, like, man, what's the answer to this? And then all of a sudden, boop, you got the answer. It's like you tapping into the ether to ask the ether Google for your search. I have dreams I can fly. You can levitate. Levitation is a part of our abilities. Telekinesis, telepathy, and levitation are like basic abilities for us. So when levitation is basically lowering your density. So think of the earth as like a plus sign, and you got an aura around your body, right? It's like making your aura, your electric biofield, a minus sign. And when that minus sign around your aura hits the earth, you start floating up. That's the easiest way to describe it. It's like lowering your energetic density, so it's like you floating. That's the easiest way to describe it. I always had dreams that came true. That's premonitions. That's called premonitions. It's basically you say, do you have the tapes? I do. There's another one. If you don't like the Gateway Project, there's another one called Septisync. Honestly, that's the better one. It's like $35 or $45. But look up Septa, SEPTA. SYNC, Septisync. Those are better than the Gateway Projects on the cool. The person who created it is on TikTok too. Just type Septisync. He already tried to get a patent for it, and people were calling him crazy and all this. That shit worked. You'll astral project. If you even never astral projected and you use Septisync, you'll astral project for the first time you listen to it. That's how powerful that shit is. What type of powers, gifts come after sensory powers? Most likely your organs and your basically, like, you see how people be moving the wind and stuff like that. Your dominion over weather, talking to animals. Like, you know how you talk to your dog or your cat? Now imagine doing that with birds. Hey, I need you to come here. And then you see the bird come to you. That's dominion over weather. It just depends on the person, because people have different abilities based on how your consciousness is. So I tell people, think of it as like a giant mirror. There's a giant mirror, right? And somebody throws a brick in it. As all the pieces shatter, you know, there's some bigger, some smaller. It's still a mirror. It's just shattered in different pieces. That's you. You're a piece of consciousness. And whatever your consciousness has attached and what your higher self got set up, it's like your higher self might like, hey man, you know, we got firepower, but right now I need you to learn how to manage your energy inside so you can use your fire. You get what I'm saying? And it's really just learning how to move your energy around your body. Breathing is the key. That's why spirituality in Latin means laspide, which means to breathe. So when you learn how to breathe, calm down, you'll start to tune into your electricity basically, and you can send commands to your cells easier. So you could be like, you know what? Move that car out of my sight right now. And then you'll see a person come all of a sudden and move the car. You get what I'm saying? Like that type of stuff. And as you get more in tune with it over time, it'll become easier, because you'll realize, like, you know, if it feels like you're in water, like you feel like you're in water, and that's the best for your body. For some people you got to be like rough and tough. You just got to figure out what works best for you. Older people, randoms, are asking me for advice since my spiritual awakening. If you want to give it, give it. You know, help the people you want to help. But some people, you know, just let them be in their own vices. We should incorporate copper in our building and homes. We should. They used to do that in those old homes. That's why those old homes would last so damn long. They would put copper in them. They had copper piping and everything. That's how I fly in my dreams. I'm pushing off a force from the palm of my hands. Yeah, you like Storm off of X-Men. She would put her energy in her hands and then push up so she could fly off. Yeah, that's what I'm just giving y'all a preview of what's to come. I'm just giving you a trailer. I'm just a messenger. What y'all do with it is on y'all. All I do is just tell y'all what's going on. And hey, it is what it is. You can take it from there. It's a golden white light around my fingers when you fly. It might be different for other people. Some people might kick off of their feet. You get what I'm saying? It's just how your consciousness was created. You have a certain refraction on your body, and you learning how to use your own refraction. All the people you met, all this stuff is set up by your higher self to hook you up. That's why, you know, even if I tell you this, your higher self is like, yeah, this was right on time. Thanks, fam. Type shit. You know what I'm saying? But regardless, your higher self still got shit set up for you. I could tell you all this and your higher self still got shit set up for you. They used to have sun decks and copper in hospitals, but removed them because of the healing benefits. They did. They used to have decks where they would put the patients out into the sun. And they used to have copper in a lot of hospitals. Why did they take that out? Anyway, I ain't gonna say too much about hospital. I can tell you some shit, but anyway. Clear cognizant, yeah. Yes, you know either, but you tapped in. What does the Kundalini stop draining? It's the Kundalini happens a bunch of times. People think it's just one awakening. You have one every decade until you by like 80 or 90. You have one at every decade. So when people think awakening, it's not just like I awaken one time. Sometimes you'll go down and then go back up and then go down and go back up. And your Kundalini liquid that goes up your spine, like I said, that happens every year. You know, your birthday or the solar return. It's like, think of like all your experiences is like experience energy, right? And when you get enough experience energy, it compresses and it sets like light inside of your body like a USB. It saves all your experience data to the USB in your DNA. So every birthday, every solar return is basically a save game. You know how you play a game and you save it? That's pretty much what you do on every birthday. And your liquid is the same way. It's like you saving it, and it compresses over time. Does that make sense? It's like you know how you go to your computer and you got a lot of data and you need to compress it. That's pretty much what we do energetically. It's like energetic compression, so you can make more space for more energy to come in. That's like mental downloads. They come in. Yeah. When my husband ain't around, it's like I can think of him in my mind and see what he's doing. That's telepathy. You can do that. Telepathy, depending on how close your connection is with a person, especially if you've been with a person 5-10 years, imagine a little string, right, attached to your head. The longer you with that person and the more you experience, that string gets thicker and thicker. So it's just like women. Whenever y'all have children, you have a natural string with your baby. That's why, you know, your baby will be in the other room. What you doing over there? You already know what they doing because that string is flicking off. It's like bing, bing. It's like a harp string. Same thing with your spouses and people you've developed a long connection with. You developed a little string with them. So if something happened to them, that string will start flicking. It's like light string, like bling, 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 bling. Oh, something going on. Septasync, SEPTASYNC is called septasync. Astral projecting is really just moving out of your physical density and moving into the astral density, right? So your physical density is compressed to a certain level. So your cells basically doing this to create a solid form. When you astral project, it's basically your cells move faster so you can go to the lighter version of yourself. Does that make sense? So when you astral project, most people think you just astral projecting into the universe, but since you are a universe, uni means one, verse means a section of, right? So it's saying you are a section of the universe. You astral travel inside of yourself. Does that make sense? Because there's infinite universes, infinite realms, infinite different variations, right? So whenever you astral travel, you go inside of yourself, which is the universe, but you're a part of the whole. Does that make sense? That's how I tell people. Like when you astral travel, it's not that you're going outside. You're going inside of your universe, how your refraction is created, and expressing your refraction through your energy and your consciousness. Any scars can interrupt biofield reverse with scar neurotherapy. It's okay. We have dominion over the animals, the birds, and the sea. Yep, sure do. Everything is very spiritual and mental and spiritual. Yet energy, you see a person come. Yep. It's like I won't see someone for years, but I'll think about them and I'll run into them. That's telepathy. Congratulations, you might have a strong telepathic lineage in your family. For some people, you might have certain affinities to certain abilities. Like, you like, and then all of a sudden the wind start blowing where you at. And you just think nothing of it. Every time I blow, like this, the wind just started blowing. It's not a coincidence. Or when I'm outside, all these birds want to come to me. It's not you starting to see how to use your shit. And you trying to, it's basically like you learning what your abilities are again. And you like, oh shit, I could do that? Hold on. Let me whistle real quick. All of a sudden you see 4 birds pop up type shit on some Snow White type shit. They used to use linen sheets in hospitals too. They sure did. Me and my daughter call each other with our minds all the time. You can do that. Over time, you can start. Basically, your cell phone is synthetic telepathy. You can do that naturally. You have like a natural group chat with the universe, right? It's basically a natural group chat. That's telepathy. Like, I'll give you an example. You know, crystals that people have all the time? Some of those used to be like USB drives, right? So imagine putting your electrical current from your thoughts on a crystal, giving it to somebody, and they can watch exactly what you were doing through the crystal, like a DVD player. That's what some of those crystals are for. They carry electrical currents, right? Ain't your thoughts electricity? You used to be able to transfer crystals to people like, hey fam, check this out. Oh man, you was over here doing, yeah. Like, people think this stuff is just some hoopla, hootenanny. This shit for real. I had a dream, TNMN Rev, I don't know what you said come get supplies. People came and some told me running, they started unliving. So for some of y'all getting visions of certain realities, right? Some people see realities of these people in all black suits or all black army gear, military gear, come into their house and stuff like that. Some of y'all are seeing beautiful sunny days and different flowers and stuff you ain't never seen. It just depends on how your refraction is, what you seeing, and where you are in your electrical current, what you seeing. That's a possible outcome. You get what I'm saying? Nothing is set in stone yet. It's what your decisions are today is what future you have, basically. So basically, think of it as like a tree branch, right? You know how you see a tree branch and it has all those roots? No matter what route you take, no matter what route you take, they're all a part of the same tree branch. You get what I'm saying? So even if you think you made the wrong decision at the time, or if you think you made the right decision, it's still on the same tree branch. So sometimes you see versions of the other tree branches, and that's a possibility depending on what you do today. Your present is all that matters. because the future isn't here yet, and the past is already gone, but they all play at the same time. I know that sounds confusing. I just tell people it's a clock. Past, present, and future are in a spiral formation inside of a clock with no numbers. That's the easiest way. So some of y'all are starting to see other possibilities of realities. So it just depends on what you're doing and focusing on the present. That's the key. Focus on the present, breathe, calm your ass down, sit your ass down, relax. Or do what your higher self got planned for you. I'm giving y'all just some side sauce, basically, but your higher self gonna give you the entree. I'm just giving you side sauce. I used to do a lot when I was younger. I astral projected. Oh yeah, a lot of people astral project when they're younger, when you're a child, because when you're a child, you have a closer connection to the spiritual realm. That's why they do so much to children. It's like an insult to the Most High by messing with children. That's why they do that. They cause trauma in a child between ages 0 and 9, and it sets up a behavioral foundation when they get older to trigger them easier. That's why some of y'all got traumatic issues from your 0 to 9 ages. Is because as you got older, some people made that their personality. Some people never solved the issue. Some people had some crazy shit happen to them. That's why they always tell you to work on your inner child. Because when you look at your inner child was free. It didn't have to worry about bills. It didn't have to worry about, well, I can't talk to this person. You was just being free. That's why you go back to your inner self, because your inner child will get you closer to your higher self. So some of y'all may have forgotten your inner child because you had to suppress memories of being beaten or abused or something happened. So your brain went in a self-defense mode. Your brain try to protect itself, so it'll suppress certain memories until an event happens that'll re-trigger the memory. So I'm just saying, why don't you wear the headset? I'm at work. That's why. I'm at work. I'm at work. I'm driving a party. For some of y'all don't know, I drive party buses. So for some of y'all don't know, I'm at work. I'm actually at a Ludacris concert right now. I think it's, Ludacris. Out here in Greeley, Colorado. So I'm just sitting out here waiting on my people. They ain't gonna be out here for another hour. But I'm gonna have to turn the bus on in a minute. Butterflies land on me and don't want to get off. It's your energy. It's just like animals, insects, and bugs, and anything that has natural electrical current. If it fuck with you, it's gonna be around you. If it don't fuck with you, it ain't gonna be nowhere around you. How should we incorporate crystals and copper to our homes? So for copper, like, you can drink out of copper cups. If you use crystals, you can use a quartz crystal on your meter reader. So you have your meter outside. You could put copper and if you should look at videos on how to do it. I'm simplifying it, but you should look up quartz crystals and copper on your meters. You know how they come and measure your how much electricity you're using at your house? You can put quartz on that and save some energy if you know what you're doing. I mean, it's a way to, people think it's a joke, but you really can't. Shoot. But another thing you can do with crystals carry electrical currents. So if you use like frequencies on crystals, the crystals will maintain the frequency, because it not just electricity, it'll hold frequency too. So if you have crystals and you playing like a solfeggio frequency, and you put the solfeggio frequency next to the crystals, they'll absorb that frequency too. Most people think that's just some hoopla. I showed people with my little crown. That little crown had crystals around it. And they conduct electrical current. That's another reason why it discharges some of that extra electrical current off. That's why that little crown thing is important. Most people will see it and think it's a toy, but I'm like, bro, that's the precursor to free energy. That's like, imagine you walk in your house and never have to plug in nothing ever again, right? There's a what is it called? A hexahedron. If you had a device the shape of a hexagon, like a beehive, imagine, like, you know how the beehive hexagon look? It's like a 9-sided device, a 9-dimensional 6-sided small device. You could put that in your house and power your whole house. Especially if you had a pyramid house. If you had a pyramid house with copper in it and you put a hexahedron electromagnetic device, you could power your whole house and your garden. That's why I'm telling you, this technology finna come back out. We finna be on some Jetsons type shit. We should be already on some Jetsons shit. They just been hiding the technology so we don't get healed and shit. For some of y'all who don't know, they have studies where you can use frequencies in order to heal your cells. So basically, whenever you see people talk about frequency healing, your cells react to frequency sounds. So when you have certain sounds, you send commands to your cells to trigger different things in your body, right? For some of y'all who don't know, there's a TED Talk where they talk about 144,000 megahertz to 300,000 megahertz can send signals to your cells to get rid of cancer. Like, this for real deal shit. It's called harmonic resonance. It's already, you ever seen Elysium with Matt Damon where that lady put her daughter in that machine and it scanned her? In fact, we got that already. Like, we already got that. Like, y'all remember those bells? Those big giant Liberty bells? That's the original med bed, right? They would vibrate at 963 hertz or 432 or 528, those big ass bells. You would stand inside of it. Somebody would hit it. Boom! It would send a giant ass frequency throughout all your cells in your body. That's why you don't see them big bells no more. My dreams seem like warnings. It's because they letting you know, your higher self or your spirit guides letting you know what's up. So listen to them. Listen to your higher self and your spirit guides. They're trying to let you know what's up. So if you see warnings or if you see messages, you need to pay attention to that. Especially now. We going through a split. We're going through a shift right now, for real. That's why they do the shot. Yep. I was a teenager and the trauma was true. Yep. I don't mind chilling and resting, but I get bored very easily. If you get bored, find an activity or a hobby that you like to do. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying you ain't got to just chill all the time. You know, just know how to use your energy, when to use it, when to protect it. That's all. Smells, colors, places you visit, taste, all kinds of things trigger memory. Yep. Hey, I'm in Denver. Oh, what? I'm in Colorado too. I'm in Colorado. That's where I stay. I'm in Colorado. But right now I'm in Greeley. I'm glad you said what you said about the CapCut. Yeah, I wouldn't use CapCut no more. If you use CapCut, they can use your likeness forever. They can use your content, make advertisements, and not pay your ass. So I wouldn't use them no more. There's plenty of other apps out there you can use. I wouldn't use them no more. Gratitude for that. I appreciate that. I appreciate the heart puffs, y'all, for real, because this is really helpful. I ain't never really did these. I'm going to do the roses next. Yeah, I just do the roses. I'll normally do these little live goals. It's cool. But if y'all really want to show support, y'all can donate directly to your boy on that poll, though. There's a poll right there. It got ways to donate to me. That's the way to donate to me. Because when y'all donate, I can use that towards making new stuff. Colloidal copper, colloidal gold, Oramis. Those are all super beneficial for your body. I would definitely get some. Super. I need to reset my energy. Put your feet in the grass. People doubt that, putting your feet in the grass. People doubt that shit all the time. And it's like, that's one of the best things you can do. We got a whole planet that transmutes negative electrical currents just by putting your feet in the grass. And people will pass it right up. That's why they made synthetic rubber, right? If you look at other, people in indigenous cultures around the world, you'll notice their feet are really big because they always walking on their feet, right? But they ground themselves all the time. That's why you don't see them with a lot of health issues. On the cool. I know this is going to sound strange to certain people. That's why when you see indigenous people feet or those village people feet, they feet be like real big like this. But it's because they've been grounding their whole existence. They ain't got no synthetic shoes stopping their electrical current from hitting the ground. So basically, you an electric being. When you put your feet in the grass, it's like completing a circuit. So since you're an electric circuit, basically, it's like, whew, I'm hot. I'm sitting in here cooking. This is an air fryer right now. I'm gonna turn this AC on. Hold on. I'm gonna turn this AC on. I'm gonna show y'all though, so y'all can see. Yeah, I'm in a little party bus today. Got a bunch of nurses. They all fun. They so fun. But anyway, you can reset your energy just putting your feet in the grass. Sitting still. When you sit still, like, don't play no phone, nothing. Just sit still. 10 minutes. That's all you need. If you know how you go to your car and you just sit there with no music and you be thinking, that's the best way to tap into yourself. Just sit still. The stiller you sit, if you sit in darkness, if you sit in quiet and darkness, that's why you see the monks be going to the caves and stuff, because they don't have no outside electromagnetics coming towards them. They don't have no excess noise. They can tune into themselves. That's what you're trying to do, just tune into yourself. That's why I bought crystal bowls that sing at 432 hertz. Facts. The bells back in the 1800s would heal the community. Exactly. I have quantum biofeedback technology. It literally uses, let me shout out to Sunshine. She has some quantum feedback technology. Facts. The archons made humanity remove those bells because they hated the high frequency, because it disrupts their bodies. Some of the archons only, their electrical circuits are made for non-empathy and greed. So their electrical currents is like static. So when you play a high frequency like that, it causes major disruptions in them. And reptilians too. Reptilians, the 963 hertz is terrible for them. That's why they got rid of bells too, because those bells would play 963 hertz. I'm in Park Hill at the zoo. Oh, you at the zoo? Be careful. There's a lot of zoo animals outside outside the cages. I ground multiple times a day. You only need about 5-10 minutes. If you got ants and stuff, just walk around the grass. You don't just have to sit still in the grass. You can walk in the grass. Just about 5-10 minutes. That's all you need. If you got ants and stuff, you can just walk in a circle. If you got a tree, just walk in a circle around the tree. You can ground yourself like that. Just being 2 to 3 feet away from the tree, you can ground yourself. You ain't got to just stay in place. Most people don't. If you stay in place, is better, especially if you sit Indian and lotus position under a tree. That's the best, because your chakra centers are lined up like this when you sit in lotus position, and it makes it easier for electrical current to come up and down. But you can do it standing up. You could do it. You could put your hand on the tree just like this. You just put your hand on the tree. You ain't gotta. There's multiple ways to ground. You can ground in water. Some people don't know you can ground in water. Like, what? You can ground in water. You can ground in sand. You can ground in wind. You can put your feet in the air and ground yourself. I know that's going to sound, you're like, what? Yeah. Natural things. Like, you know how they have coal? Like the hot coals and stuff? You can ground yourself with that. That's more advanced. But you can ground yourself on like hot coals. You can ground yourself in the water. Mud especially. Mud is beneficial. Anytime it rain outside and your grass and your stuff is wet, that's even better, because it has more it's easier to conduct more electrical current because it's wet. I never wore shoes except to school or the store till I was about 15. It felt amazing. That's probably why you're so tuned, because since you didn't wear so many shoes growing up, you develop more. So think of it like this: whenever you ground yourself, you charge your soul. And you was charging your soul way ahead of schedule when you were little. So now that you got older, your perception abilities are off the charts. That's why you say, I think about my husband, is because your soul energy is high. You get what I'm saying? And you can still charge your soul up wherever your soul has a certain amount of energy, and has a certain amount of energy it produces outside. So whenever you do telekinesis, remote viewing, you go to sleep, you astral project. It's like, you know how you play the video games and you push the magic button and then that little blue bar goes down? That's what happens when you do any of those activities. It's like you have a certain amount of that bar per day. When you meditate, when you eat certain things, when you chill and relax, it's like that bar recharges. You get what I'm saying? That's the easiest way to tell people about like mana, prana, ki, reiki, ether energy. It's just like that. It's just like a little bar, and every time you do any of these activities, it just goes down, and when you rest and meditate, it recharges. Does that make sense? Try praying underwater. Exactly. You can meditate in water. Most people don't. When you go to the swimming pool and you float at the top, that's a form of meditation. Some people meditate better in water. Some of y'all are water folks, right? You love swimming. You love being in the water. Have you ever meditated in the water? Like, you ever for y'all ladies, y'all ever have a bubble bath and you light a candle and you sitting in the bath? You meditated. That's meditation. You're like, what? I be trying to tell y'all. Water cleanses and grounds. My favorite is hugging trees. The more body contact you have on the ground, you can ground your whole body if you lay in the grass. If you didn't know that, if you lay in the grass, you can ground your whole body. I mean, I'm just telling you, you can do what you want. I'm just a messenger. I'm just sending messages. All y'all, hey, take it how you want to. What's up, Dominica? Grand to see you. I sent you a message in your inbox. Don't worry, it's just a hot dog with no bun. But I'm a water person. Then you should, I'm just playing. But if you're a water person, go meditate in water. I felt like when I was in the beach in Miami, it felt so good. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Whenever you got to find different stuff. Some of y'all have different ways of meditating that works best for you. Some of y'all like to draw. Some of you like to wash dishes, clean, cooking. Some of you like to play music, rap, poetry. You just got to find what ways you express your soul closest to the highest potential of your soul. And you'll get signs. So let's say you never drew before, right? And all of a sudden you're like, man, you know what? I'm going to draw today. You pick up a pen and you hear ringing in your ears. That's a sign like, oh, this activity will get you closer to me if you do it. You get what I'm saying? It's like, oh, shit, I should write. That's a bet. I should draw. Let me start drawing. Then come to find out you know how to draw. You just remembering you know how to draw. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell people. I love the stretch. Feels like a full body meditation. Some people like yoga. Some people don't like the static positions of yoga, so they do Tai Chi or dynamic stretching. Or you do like bodybuilding. You get what I'm saying? People, you just got to find what works best for you. And once you feel comfortable with it, right, you mastering it on the cool. Once you feel comfortable doing what you do, you mastering it. Even if you go slow and steady, that's the way to go, because you learn the intricacies of what you're doing when you go slow. That's why you getting messages to go slow, because as you go slow, you tap into more of who you are. Hey, you take care, Irie. It's grand to see you. Hi and good night. You tap into more of who you are when you go slow. Learning to teach yoga and already teach Tai Chi. Yeah, I do Tai Chi too. I do Tai Chi to relax. You know, Tai Chi is my form of relax. That's how I do it. Some people do yoga. Some people box. Some people do MMA. Some people do different stuff. You just got to find what works. My mom has blood thinner. I told her, blood thinner. I told her fast and soursop and black seed oil. It works. Pigeon pose, child pose, and laughing baby. Laughing baby is a great pose for yoga. Also, babies crying. The I think it's called like crying baby position or something. It's basically you laying on your back and you put your hands underneath where your knees are, where your thigh meet at, and then you rock back and forth like a baby. And that's really good for your spine and your lower spine too. I don't know what the happy baby. There we go. Happy baby position is a yoga position that's really great for your body. Even if you don't do yoga, look up happy baby. That's a great position. It helps stretch out your whole spine. All your vertebrae on your spine are related to your nerves, right? All your nerves are on your spine, right? So when you stretch that out, it's like if your vertebrae are really compressed, it'll open them up, right? And it'll make it easier for electrical current to go through them too. I'm just trying to put y'all on, baby. You can do whatever you want to. That's why we come here to explore, to see what works best. That's why you come here to explore. You just got to see what works best. Try stuff out, see what works. If it don't work, don't do it. Be like water. Like Bruce Lee said, be like water. Take what's useful, disregard what's not useful. And whatever's useful to you may not be useful to somebody else. You know what I'm saying? You're just figuring out what wave works best for you. So there's a lot of changes happening right now, whether people believe it or not, or your knees. And you know, some people won't believe what's happening because they have a predetermined mindset. They don't want to. I'm used to being in this hamster wheel. Let me stay in this hamster wheel. And that's exactly what you need to do. Some people, no matter how much you're trying to wake them up, you got to realize you can't wake up everybody. So it gets to a point to where just focus on what you can do the best you can. Don't be so hard on yourself. You know, you could challenge yourself, but don't be so hard on yourself. You're doing a good job. You know, you came a long way to get to this part. You had to deal with a lot of shit to get here. You should high five your motherfucking self. All that shit you had to go through to get here? Shit. I'm like, look. That's why, like I said, with the viral stuff and, you know, trying to have clout and stuff, all that stuff is gone for me. That's why you don't see me on here that much no more. It's not a big deal no more. I've helped who I need to help, and the other people, you know, let them do what they do, man. I can't do nothing for you, but you know, it's not that I can't do nothing for you. It's just it's not their time to awaken. Everybody got their time to awaken. Some people take longer than others, right? Some people take shorter times. You just got to see what works best. Like, I'll give you an example. Since we all playing different games in the same game, right? I could be an NPC in your life, right? And you could be an NPC in somebody else's life, and they the ones awakening in a parallel reality. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's multiple dimensional games playing at the same time. It's just you tuning in with your awareness and learning how to control your shit so you can get more in tune with your shit over time. I try to make it simple so you can get it, because I know there's a lot of stuff, you know, people want to use these extravagant terms and do all this other stuff. Basic Betty stuff is just breathing, calm your ass down, sit your ass down, talk to your fucking self. That's pretty much listen to your heart. Listen to your motherfucking heart. Miss you too. Gratitude. Listen to your motherfucking heart. Chill the fuck out. I mean, can't get no more simpler than that. Sit the fuck down. And I know for some people that might be difficult, especially, you know, you got kids and all that stuff. Sit down with them. Have them kids sit down with you outside. Hey, baby, we gonna sit outside today. We gonna sit down with me. Sit down. Let me talk to you. And just sit with them. You know what I'm saying? Some people gonna look at y'all crazy, be like, what the fuck they doing hugging trees? Not knowing you getting rid of static electricity out your body. They can look all they want to. I ain't stressing on shit. You get tired of shit, you like, man, fuck this, bro. I ain't stressing on no more shit. If you ain't giving me no quota, no finances or no fun, I don't give a fuck. I have to be honest. I have to be honest. Look, if it ain't bringing no fun, no finish, or no finances, it's not a big deal. Don't let none of this stuff stress your ass out. Do you get most of your information from going within yourself? Pretty much. You got the same information inside of you. Like, I tell people all the time, I tell people, don't call me no motherfucking guru, counselor, none of that shit. You got all this information inside of you. It's called the ether. When you tap into the ether, you can learn more about yourself. That's who you are. You got a whole cosmic Google sitting inside your body right now. Hey, let me ask myself a question real quick. Bam, all right, that's what's up type shit. You know what I'm saying? What about taking a walk outside? That's great for you too. Just simple stuff. You don't have to. Simplicity is key. You ain't got to do nothing extravagant if you don't want to. Simplicity is key. But if you want to do more, you can. It's not. I'm not saying don't. But it's up to you. It's just how you feel, react to the situation, and see what's working for you. It's not worth it. I just realized just how powerful I was. I stopped the panic attack tapping into me and breath work and frequency. There's no need to panic. If shit going on around you, just use your awareness, protect yourself as best as possible, and just analyze the situation and work from it. And just say, all right, bet, let's go. They get to a point to where you get tired of looking at all this shit on the fucking media. Oh man, this happened in the day. Oh shit, this blew up. Oh shit, they shoot missiles. Oh shit, man. Oh shit. When is enough? Oh shits. Shit. Shit. When is enough? I just got to the point I was like, fuck all this shit. And I know some of y'all doing that too, bro. It's okay. It's okay to say, no, I'm protecting my energy today. Fuck y'all. I don't want to fuck with y'all today. It's okay to say, nah, bitch. You ain't mean. You ain't mean. Bacon avocado. Bacon avocado. Let me tell you. Fuck them motherfuckers. For real shit. Motherfuckers will drain your energy dry if you let them. Fuck them. I'm mainly vegan, but I just DoorDashed me a chicken sandwich. That's funny. I'm vegan, but look, let me sneak me this. I'm gonna give me a 2-piece. Give me a double back, extra crispy pheasant back. I don't eat no meat, man. Just me personally. Please send me good energy. I'm in a stressful situation. We send you grand energy, life of pie. Look, first off, first thing you want to do is get you some bleach. Get you a red carpet. Okay? You want to get a water bottle with a towel in it so nobody hear what's going on. You know what I'm saying? You could put 3 pieces together and get the clues. You know, this is Blue's Clues, if you get what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Then what you can do, look, you watch First 48 and True Crimes, and then you go to the store and get some gloves, okay? Handle it. You know what I'm saying? And then you'll learn, if they don't catch you, you can go to the swamp and get rid of, I don't know nothing. I'm just joking. This is all for entertainment. I was watching True Crimes and crime shows. I don't know nothing. Does alcohol affect spiritual people different? It does. Alcohol means alcohol in Hebrew and also Arabic, which means body eating spirits. But the thing about alcohol is, if you drink too much, you black out. When you black out, it's like putting your consciousness asleep. That's why people don't remember what's happening when they black out. It's because they put their consciousness asleep and something borrows their body. There's beings around you right now that don't have a physical body. And since they don't have a physical body, the only way they can get a physical body is by borrowing yours. Right? How do you do that? When you drinking. Right? But I'm not saying drinking is bad. It's just when you drink to a certain level. If you don't know your levels of how much you drink and you keep blacking out, then you turning your consciousness off. But if you drink like, 1 or 2, or, you get you to a nice little level and not go too crazy with it, that's okay. You're supposed to experience stuff. That's why I tell people all the time, you're supposed to experience stuff. Even though, like, for instance, even though I'm a vegetarian and vegan, I know people gonna still eat meat forever, right? But it's up to the person on what. I don't like, oh man, you shouldn't eat the animals. I've never seen tears save a fucking animal from being slaughtered. I'm not even gonna sit here and fucking hold you. And I'm a vegetarian. I'm not even gonna sit here and hold you. I ain't never seen tears save an animal from being slaughtered. Oh no, what are you gonna do with Bambi? Bow, 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 bow. They out there in Wyoming right now tearing their ass up. Montana, tearing their ass up. You know what I'm saying? People do stuff different. You just gotta let people do what they do. But same thing with Anything you do, it's just moderation. You gotta see what works, what don't work. Try it out. If it don't fuck with you, don't do it. Just like when you mention herbs and crystals and stuff to people, everybody can't use the same shit. Like I can tell you, go have some elderberry right now. You may try it and be allergic. You get what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. You just gotta try shit out and see what works. Some people say, oh man, you should take this, this, and this. It may not work for that person's body. So they may be like, oh, this shit don't even work, fam. You get what I'm saying? You just gotta try shit out. But, you know, if you do decide to drink, just get to a level to where you have comprehension. You can see you can see and you can control yourself. If you get to the point to where you out in the street upside down on the sidewalk, that's your fucking ass. You know what I'm saying? But if I'm gonna have me a glass of wine. All right, I'm gonna have me one little glass. You know, that's fine. You know what I'm saying? Y'all act like gods and goddesses that y'all see in these these folklore and everywhere. Y'all see all these gods and goddesses. Y'all think y'all see them in the sky wearing like angel things around. They be drinking. Some of these guys love stimulants. They be drinking. They be on the salsa and all that other stuff too. Y'all, let me give you an example. Your ancestors was outside walking in grass, picking up stuff. Oh, that look edible. Let's try it out. What? Come on. Be for real. Y'all act like y'all see these other gods and goddesses. Y'all people expect this holy type. Oh man, they sitting in the clouds with robes on. And man, some of them probably sipping. Man, them humans out here tripping. Man, them humans tripping, dog. Hold on. Real quick, man. Shit, we got that Galactic 3 up here. Shit, fam. Type shit. Why does it feel? I feel more in tune with alcohol because, like I said, for your consciousness, that's how your consciousness. Some of you might get more tuned in when you use certain things. You might take Super Mario Bros. And then all of a sudden you talking to your higher self like, what's up, fam? I'm glad you made it. I thought you would never try those. Who are you? I'm you, motherfucker. Type shit. Is there a meaning if you throw up after drinking? Yeah, your body like, you doing too much. I mean, just on the real. Your body like, hey, fam, you did too much. I tried to warn you a couple times. You might want to stop. And then your body throw up. It's my semi-truck acting stupid on Alaskan ice. Ooh, no wonder. You got a live episode of one of them TV shows. You on Alaskan ice with a semi-truck? No wonder. Shit, I be stressing too. You driving a big ass truck on the ice? Old head always say to sip, never drink. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You know, you can sip and savor. Just don't go crazy. Do you still eat dairy sometimes? I do. I grew up eating cheese. I grew up eating cheese and crackers. My grandfather used to cut blocks of cheese. Hey, come here. You want some cheese? Yeah, let me get some cheese. I want some cheese and crackers. Bet. You know what I'm saying? I still eat cheese sometimes. I don't eat it as much as I used to, but I still eat it. That's what I say. It's like, it goes with any food you eat. Just moderate it. You know what I'm saying? If it's something you don't like, don't eat it. If you eat something you start doodling, don't eat it, because you're going to doodle. You know what I'm saying? That's why I quit drinking. Don't like to black out. That's fine. You know what I'm saying? The only drink I enjoy is sake or fermented berry. That's what I'm saying. You just got to find what works best for you. It's not that you can't enjoy life. You just got to find a balance of what works best for you. You know, you want to be careful with certain things because it how you turning up and then you winding up on World Star. We can't do nothing for you, baby. But, you know what I'm saying? You just got to know your limits. If you going crazy all the time, that's on you. I can see the demons in people when they drink alcohol. The demons hate that I can see them. Yeah, hey, for some people it's different. Some people, when they drink, they start seeing shit. When other people drink, they're like, oh, man, there's something around you, fam. You know what I'm saying? Those are those spirits that be in the club. That's why nothing good happens in them places, exactly. I get a babysitter if I know I'm drinking. That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Because you need your decompression. If you got children, you need to have, you do something. I'm just be honest. If you got children, especially, I know you do something. Or if you sober, you're a grand person. It's not that you can't be sober. That's the best way to be. Always. Sober is the best way to be. But we in this motherfucker, bro. You trying to make it day by day. Fight with your willpower, bitch. I got to fight the bills. I'm trying to fight motherfucking bills. I need something to ease my mind. I need some broccoli real quick. You know what you know what I'm saying? I need some broccoli to calm my mind down before I be on the news. You know? What happens if they get your consciousness when you black out? Have you noticed when people black out, they don't remember nothing that happened that night? All of a sudden, you went to Las Vegas, got married, jumped, went skydiving, got jumped. You didn't had 15 pancakes, and you don't know what's going on. It's because that being was boring your body. It was like, hey, fam, I got that body, fam. Like, hey, we finna wild out tonight. That motherfucker gone. Type shit. Some of these beings just want to see what it feel like to be in the body again. Yeah, I like in when I drink sometimes. That's what I'm saying. It's not that you can't do shit. You just got to be mindful of what you're doing. Just moderate. That's all. Like, sometimes people like to have a beverage and then start drawing. That's probably like their relaxation or their meditation. But, you know your limits better than anybody else. You know what I'm saying? Some people like broccoli. You know what I'm saying? I'm a broccoli connoisseur, you know, but I had to take a break a little bit because I was having too much broccoli. I was about to turn into a broccoli top. I had to take a break. Motherfucker was going to turn into a broccoli, man. I'm vegan, only one in my entire family, but still make regular soul food for my fam. I know, I get it. That's why I say, you just do what's best for you. If you feel like you want to eat meat, do you. I can't tell you what to do. What happens if your consciousness is taken by a bad spirit when you black out? Well, they probably gonna wild out. If I was a spirit that ain't had a body in a long time, what you think I'm gonna do? I'm gonna drink, get some ass. Gonna be doing substances and all that shit. That's probably what they do. When they get somebody drunk, they're like, hey man, I ain't had this in a minute. Let's go try it out, type shit. Let's go get it. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. Very fun life. Oh yeah, no worries, Randy. We love you, man. Great. We grateful for you. For real though, I love the garden and do my tarot. That's your way of tapping in. You just got to find which way you like to tap it. People make a lot of stuff taboo, but you got to realize your ancestors out here just trying shit on the ground. So what's the difference with you trying shit? Why is it illegal if it come from the ground? Because it must do something to your mental to make you relax and do some other shit, right? That's why it's legal. That's why. How is anything from Mother Nature illegal? What? But yet they can put poison in your food and sell it to you. What kind of shit is that, Doc? Don't make no damn sense. Last year, that was me having since December. Yeah, I get it, man. You want me, V? That's funny. Man, I had cheek. Next month will be 1 year no cheeks, dog. Do you know I can hear sounds of birds' heartbeats now? God. Whew, it's crazy. I can hear birds' heartbeats, dog. It's crazy. I'm not celibate. I'll celibate if you need some. Just let me know. No. Type shit. But it's been a year, man. That shit crazy. This is a hard journey. Y'all don't know. I used to be clap master 4,000. Shit. But it's good to learn self-discipline and self-control. But golly, I don't even know what it look like no more. So it's cool though. Is it a triangle? Type shit. But anyway, relax yourself. Do what you need to do for you. Relax. I love my garden and I love my mediumship abilities coming through. You do you. I have spirits communicating. Hell yeah. Abstinent since November. Yeah. That word is evil. I don't know who created abstinent and celibate. I think that was created by evil people who they were evil because those words are... It's like speaking French to a Spanish man. It just don't make sense. Strong sacral. Let me tell you, bro, I can hear the earth vibrate. I'm to that level. When I see the sun, I be like, how you doing, son? I can smell you now. I can smell solar flares coming from the sun. I don't know what the hell is going on now. Ray Charles heard the hummingbird. Yeah. It's okay. You feel more in tune, though, because you're saving your sacral energy. You know what I'm saying? So I get it. You're saving your sacral energy so you can be at peace and you ain't going crazy. But at the same time, it'd be like... everybody be looking good, bro. Everywhere I go, everybody, I be looking at grandmas. I be like, damn, Miss Betty, I'm trying to get on that wheel. What's up? You need an insurance claim? I'm gonna be there. Nah. Type shit. I'm finna be on that insurance. So if y'all see me outside with a Miss Gladys, Bethany, or a Miss Angie, don't say nothing. I'm trying to get on the wheel. You're like, what you doing on the Carnival cruise? Hey, we're gonna play shuffleboard, you guys. We're about to go play shuffleboard. We're finna go limbo next. Yeah. Don't mind your fucking business. And then the next week you're gonna see me in a brand new BMW i8. I'm like, yeah, nothing. Just working hard. It's what I do. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker gonna be on a boat. Ovulation be something else. Yeah. Don't worry about it. I'm just shooting blanks anyway, so I ain't tripping. I found out I'm unable to have children, so my fertility rate ain't high. So I'm gonna be shooting up clubs when it's time. Plop, 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 plop. No. Shooting up the clubs when it's time. Good times, everybody. Good times. It's been 2 months for me. That ain't nothing. It's next month is a year. Do you know what it's like? Huh? Do you know what it's like to look at hot fucking donuts and be like, you know what? That's a hole. Look at that. No. That's a hole. No. My fucking God. It's like, damn, man. Maybe if I get a half a dozen, bro, you know, ain't nobody gonna know if I put them together. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. Look, wouldn't nobody know it already is. It's just gonna be Creamfield donuts. It already got glaze on it. Wouldn't nobody notice. Wouldn't nobody know that would be a mean ass man. Hey fellas, if she ever get on your nerves, she gonna get so dumb and glaze them on. Yeah. You wanna talk all that shit, bitch? Alright. I'm gonna give you some glazed donuts. Oh shit. Y'all gonna be careful watching people who give you donuts now. You gonna grab who got these? Oh, who got these donuts? That's funny. It's like who got these? Oh man. Some random dude just knocked on the window. I'm glad I ain't had my heat on me. That man would have got an Amazon Prime to God, bro. Oh man. Whew. I might go to my Mexican neighbors right here. I'm sitting here at the concert waiting on my people, and they playing music. I should be like, amigo, ¿puedo tener cerveza? Type shit. Woo, it gets easier. I went for 6 years. 6 years? Are you for real? 6 years with no box? Type shit. Like, what? I don't know how you do it, man. That's crazy, dog. No box for 6 years. No, whoo, you better than me. Ooh, no more glazed donuts. 12 years, box closed. You got a retirement facility. 6 years. Ah, damn. 12, you retired. Woo. Oh, no. Oh, you said no pickle in my jar. I got you. No pickle in the jar. No hot dog in the bun. I get you. Man, I bet you opened it up and it sound like one of them old school haunted house chairs. No. I'm just playing. I'm just playing. We love you. We love you. It's been so long, you got to get some WD-40. Like, hold on. Real quick. Dang, hold on. Real quick. Hold on. I'm just playing. That's how I be. Feel like the dude be like, God, Lee, what's going on? It's like putting a watermelon in a water hose. It's been 8 months and I'm struggling. I can't imagine years. I can't imagine that either. I don't think that's in my imagination. 6 years. 6 years, no box? Ooh. I'm going to be Superman. Motherfucker going to turn into Shazam. 6 years, no box? I'm for the motherfucker to be Shazam. Oh, man, I lost my mind for a year. Let me tell you. I do. I know whoever going to get it next. We gonna need a referee whistle. We're gonna need a referee whistle, a chess clock, and a gallon jug of water. Cause man, finna burn some calories, Jack. Motherfucker gonna have chapter 1. Ooh, whoever next, y'all finna get that sauce, Jack. Anyway, I gotta get ready to go pick up my people. As you can see, if y'all want me to do something strange for a little change, you know what I'm saying? You toss a little change, do something strange, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know what that is. Let's do it. Y'all know what's up. Y'all know what's up. But that's extra. That's $7.99 if y'all want to see, you know what I'm saying? That's $6.99. You know, for real, I stayed on him for a month straight. That man, every time he tried to leave the room, he was like, all right, I finally get him. No! You would drag his ass back in the room. You grabbed his feet. You was looking like that lady off of Futurama, Death by Snoo Snoo. Where are you going? I just need 5 minutes. I need no break for you. You come here now. No, he started running. Grab his collar. No! I'm not ready. I just need some water. Let me get some water. I just need some water. Got him looking like a slave. Tore up shirt and everything. Oh, sorry. I don't mean to make him mad, but I need some water. But yeah, I got to go pick up my people, man. I hope y'all enjoyed. We just talk about a bunch of stuff. I know I got cheeky at the end. But anyway, that's what you do. You can talk about it. It's been 12 months, so 1 week, 12 months. That's fucking crazy. A year. So, but anyway, yeah, man, it's pretty chill. Waving at people. They're like, who's this guy with this light on sitting in the fucking bus? I know a lot of people pass by. It's like, this motherfucker live? They see me on the phone like, who the fuck are you talking to? Looking crazy. Let me tell you something. I'm looking all crazy. They're like, what the fuck wrong with that motherfucker? Oh, man. But, yeah. Oh, shit. I got to go pick my people up, y'all. I hope y'all have a grand evening. Go to my YouTube, VIA Energy. Also, go to my other pages. My YouTube has all my links on it. I love y'all. I'm grateful for y'all. I got to go. I'm finna go beat my meat on somebody's face and glaze them.